welcome to the Women's Inspire Network show. And I'm really excited today because we're in Creakin Lodge in New Ross in County Wexford. And I bumped into this really lovely lady. Her name is Alicia Mathewson, and she's a singer-songwriter. And so I decided, why don't I get her on my show? Welcome, Alicia.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's so lovely to meet you. And
Yes.
for a lot of our viewers, it's a global audience, so some of them might know you, some of them might not. Tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Well, I grew up in the United States at a place called Cape Cod, Massachusetts. It was just right on the ocean. Beautiful place to grow up. Lots of Irish people over there. It's near Boston.
Right, okay.
And my mom's side of the family has Irish heritage. So I've been traveling over to Ireland since around 2005, just because I love it over here.
Great, good.
And I've been writing songs since I was about 8. And I've had many different jobs throughout my life, like you sometimes do as an artist to support yourself.
Yes,
So
yeah.
I'm a music educator. I've taught a lot of kids. I lived in Brooklyn, New York for 12 years and wrote musical theater.
Wow.
Got really involved in that. I traveled a bit. I taught music in Egypt and also Beirut, Lebanon.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
When is the book out?
I'm working on it, in fact. Yeah. So I just released my 5th CD, which is very exciting.
Wow.
And, you know, it's a little crazy to release CDs in this day and age because there's so many artists, right? But it's my absolute love. So this record is called 12 Rebirth, and it's available now on all streaming platforms. And I'm in the process of making my reach much more global.
Well, you're in the right place.
I know, it's a good day.
Yeah, and we connected on Twitter too. So
Yes, we have.
Definitely we're going to put your Twitter handle and your website underneath when we're doing the show.
Thank you.
Definitely I'd love to hear something from
Absolutely. Well, this is a beautiful song. It has at the beginning of it an Algonquin chant. Algonquin is indigenous people, native people in North America, United States, Canada. It's the water song. And I first saw this video. It was 3 grandmothers, the Algonquin native women, passing the song down to the granddaughter. And I was so moved, I put it at the beginning of my song called I Am the Ocean. So I'll start with that chant and go into a little bit of it.
Let's go.
Nibiwabo endayen aki miskwi nibiwabo hey ya hey ya hey ya hey hey ya hey ya hey ya ho. Doesn't matter which ocean it is, when those waves start crashing, instant bliss. And it doesn't matter west coast or east, when those waves are rolling, I am free. 'Cause I am the ocean, I am the sea. I know where I came from and who I'm supposed to be. I am the ocean, every single wave. May we all rise and away. I could keep going.
That's just lovely.
That's just a bit of it.
Yay!
Right? Yes.
That's lovely. If that was, I wanted to get in there.
I know, right?
I am the ocean. We should do harmony.
I am the sea.
The sea.
I know where I came from.
Where I came from.
Who I'm supposed to be. It's very sing-alongable.
Oh, really sing-alongable. I love that sing-alongable. So if people want to get their hands on that, they go to your website or...
Either. They could go to Alicia Mathewson with 1t.com. They also can stream me on Spotify, iMusic, Amazon, whatever.
And would all of your songs be that kind of guitar kind of style?
No, I could do a little bit of a quieter song if they want to get a taste of that. Yeah. So I do the singer-songwriter songs. I also do chanting for yoga. And I'll do this song. This is one of my most popular songs.
Yes, please.
And this comes from loving kindness prayer.
Oh,
It's called
lovely.
May I Be at Peace.
Okay.
So anyone who's listening needs a little peace in the middle of their day. I invite you, if you can, to just take a deep breath and feel your feet wherever you are and allow this vibration in. May I be at peace. May my heart remain open. May I awaken to the light in my own true nature. And may I be healed. May I be a source of healing for all beings, for all beings, for all beings. Samasta loka sukino bhavantu. Now you get to try this with me. Ready? Samasta loka sukino bhavantu. Samasta
Samasa.
loka
Loka.
sukino
Sukino.
bhavantu. Samasta loka sukino bhavantu. Samasta loka sukino bhavantu. You have a beautiful voice.
Oh, thank you. No. I just like doing
So
harmonies.
that chant, that part of the chant
lovely.
is in Sanskrit, and it means may all beings and all the worlds be
That's
happy
really
and
beautiful.
free. Thank you.
It's really like uplifting or something, you know.
Yes,
So if
yes.
anyone is having a bad day today, I just feel that would have probably helped you a little bit and actually made you smile as well. But yeah, and you have that lovely energy actually about you. I can feel it from here. So well done. That's really lovely. So a little bit more about you. Tell us a little bit about, like, obviously you are a businesswoman because you're a singer-songwriter. You have to get out there. You have to get your business noticed. You have to get people to buy your CDs. So what kind of advice would you give to someone who's up and coming and thinking about doing what you do?
What I've learned, particularly in music, is to become a part of a community of musicians that you resonate with. And really, it allows you to practice as a musician, but also often, as you know, so much of your success in business or in anything is built on relationships.
Yeah, absolutely.
So really trusting, if you feel, pulled to work with somebody, work with them. Like, don't go looking for, I should work with that person because they're famous or they're well known. Really go with where you feel like you're growing.
The ones that magnetize you.
Yes, yes. And I will say too, it's been a journey for me. And I would say earlier in my career, I was quite insecure. And so if you notice that in yourself, I would say seek out help specifically for that. Because if you really are going to have a very successful career, if you don't feel well inside, if you're not balanced, sometimes success or the life of a musician can be very hard on you, depending on.
Yeah.
So there's multiple communities. There's like your music community, and then who is supporting me as a person, who has my best interest at heart in general, in a holistic way.
Yeah.
So you're building a balanced life.
So you have different people, like we've been talking about this a lot in the Women's Inspire Network. Like, that's a community and we support each other. So it's the same kind of thing, except, you know, you find your tribe. really,
That's it.
isn't it?
That's
Find your
it.
tribe.
That's it.
I know people say it a lot, but it really is about that, and having people who have your back and genuinely do, and maybe a mentor as well. You know, someone that you can rely on. That can,
And inspire you. I love being in a room where there's people in the room that are better than me, that are challenging me.
Yeah.
At the same time, there's respect there, and there's so like that. That's finding the balance, right? Being with your people, but also stretching yourself into larger spheres and trusting you're ready for it. Trusting you're ready for it before you think you are. So I think women in general, I'll speak from my experience, I'm always like, oh, am I ready? Am I ready? And I think there's a certain leap of faith there. Like, I am ready. I can be in this, you know?
Yeah,
So,
yeah. It's interesting, the common thread that goes through all of these shows, because it's also about, maybe it doesn't have to be perfect, and just go for it, just do it.
That's it.
So that's brilliant. Thank you. And what about, what was the best piece of advice anyone ever gave to you?
I think you were telling me something about my Twitter earlier today. No.
I love it. I'll pay you later for
Twitter
that.
advice from this one. Best bit of advice, it's so cliche, and I'm still living into it, but it's trust who you uniquely are.
Yeah.
And allow yourself to shine as you uniquely are, and all that is meant for you will come to you.
I love that. And I love, I always say your unique selling point is you, in a business. And also, you can't be someone else because they're already taken. So be yourself, And it's like you doing the interview today. It's like, oh, what'll I wear? Well, I was like, just be yourself.
Well, and I listen. I know.
I
mean,
mean, that's what it's about. And I think the people that really shine and stand out are the people who do things differently, even, and so it's lovely. It was lovely to hear that. So final question would be a little bit more about you, which is what would be your favorite song for you, your favorite artist or song?
Well, I have so many, but the song that just popped into my head is Let It Be.
Oh, the Beatles.
By Lennon and McCartney.
Right,
yeah.
okay.
It's one of my all-time favorite songs. It's so beautiful, powerful, simple, timeless. I've sung it all over the world. I've sung it with all sorts of different people, and it resonates across the board.
And so, that is a lovely song, and we all got brought up with that song, and at Sing Songs in Ireland we do that. Yeah. And I know you want to learn an Irish song, so maybe if people want to comment with a really good Irish song that they could suggest for you,
I would love
with your voice. I think you'd be very good with No Frontiers, Mary Black. Do you know that song?
I love Mary Black.
Yeah, I think, if
I
life
love
is a river,
Mary Black.
Your heart is a boat, and just like a water baby. I mean,
my mother used to blare
and
Mary
Katie,
Black.
what's the other one? Come running home again, Katie. You'd be lovely.
You're such a good singer.
It's not about me.
All right, yeah, I would love a list from your viewers of what songs to learn.
So definitely people can comment in the comments and send little suggestions featuring your kind of voice, because I think you could really pull off a lovely Mary Black song, I think.
Oh, that's a compliment, because she's extraordinary.
Oh, she's fantastic.
Love her.
So thank you so much. Thank you for your time.
My pleasure.
You never know what's going to happen when you meet in Creek and Lodge, do you?
That is very true.
So thank you so much for your time. And if anyone wants to check you out, where can they go?
AliciaMathewson.com. Mathewson with one T. Absolutely.
Right. Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Thank
you, folks. I hope you enjoyed that bit of music, and thank you for joining. And do give Alicia a follow and retweet if you see her on Twitter. And if you want to join the Women's Inspire Network yourself and you're thinking of starting a business, we also have musicians in the network. We've artists. We've lots of different types of people who are just trying to succeed and do the best they can. So if you want to join a lovely network of female entrepreneurs and business owners, go to women'sinspirenetwork.com. Thank you, Alicia.